Most people believe they understand money. They believe it rewards hard work. They believe it's neutral. They believe if they do the right things, money will eventually respond fairly. And yet, most people who work the hardest never seem to get ahead. This isn't because they're lazy. It's not because they're stupid. And it's not because they didn't try hard enough. It's because the story they were taught about money was incomplete. And that story, the one that sounds motivating, fair, and reasonable, is the most effective psychological trap ever created. In this video, we're going to unpack the biggest lie about money, why it feels true, why intelligent people defend it, and who quietly benefits from you believing it. Chapter 1: The Legend of Hard Work. The legend is simple: work hard, be disciplined, stay patient, and money will eventually reward you. This idea is taught early. At home, in school, in movies, in motivational speeches. It's comforting because it gives life a clear formula: effort in, success out. But psychologically, this belief does something far more important than motivate. It creates compliance. When people believe effort guarantees reward, they tolerate almost anything in the meantime. Low pay, long hours, delayed fulfillment, broken promises, because quitting feels like failure. And here's the key psychological detail: the belief doesn't need to be true. It only needs to be believable. Hard work sometimes leads to success, just often enough to keep the legend alive. A few visible winners are all it takes. Chapter 2: Why the lie feels true. So why does this belief survive, even when reality contradicts it? Because the human brain is not designed for accuracy. It's designed for emotional stability. Psychologists call this just world bias, the tendency to believe the world is fair. If good things happen to good people and bad things to bad people, then life feels predictable, suffering feels deserved, and chaos feels controllable. Admitting that money is influenced by timing, access, networks, power structures is psychologically threatening. It means effort alone isn't enough. So instead, the brain protects itself. When someone fails financially, the mind quietly asks, what did they do wrong? This protects the belief system and avoids confronting uncomfortable truths. Chapter 3: The Real Role of Money. Here's the uncomfortable reality. Money is not primarily a reward for effort. Money is a tool for coordination and control. It directs behavior. It allocates resources. It determines who waits and who doesn't have to. In psychology, money functions as a signal: who is trusted, who has leverage, who gets access. That's why two people can work equally hard and end up with vastly different outcomes. Because money doesn't respond to effort alone, it responds to position. And position is shaped by information, timing, proximity to opportunity, existing power. Effort matters, but only after position is secured. That distinction is rarely taught. Chapter 4: Why the system needs you to believe the lie. A system doesn't stay stable by force alone. It stays stable because people believe participating is fair. If most people believed effort wasn't enough, they'd ask different questions. Who controls access? Why are opportunities uneven? Who benefits from my patience? But the hard work narrative prevents those questions. It reframes struggle as a personal issue, not a structural one. From a power perspective, this belief is brilliant. It motivates productivity, reduces rebellion, and keeps hope alive without changing conditions. Hope, when delayed indefinitely, becomes a form of control. And the most powerful systems don't crush hope, they ration it. Chapter 5: Why smart people defend the system. Here's the twist. The people most invested in this belief are often the most intelligent. Why? Because intelligence doesn't protect against bias. It often justifies it more elegantly. If someone succeeded within the system, their brain forms a dangerous conclusion. This system works because it worked for me. This is called outcome bias. It makes personal success feel like proof of fairness, and questioning the system would mean questioning the meaning of their own struggle. So instead, the belief hardens. not because it's accurate, but because it's psychologically expensive to let go. Chapter 6. The real difference between wealth and struggle. Here's what actually separates financial outcomes long term. Not effort, not discipline alone, not motivation, but leverage. Leverage is what allows one decision to scale, one connection to multiply, one insight to compound psychologically. Wealthy systems prioritize position over exhaustion, strategy over sacrifice, access over approval. Hard work still exists, but it's targeted. And that difference changes everything. Chapter 7. The quiet irony. Here's the irony most people miss. The belief in hard work feels empowering, but it often keeps people exhausted, obedient, and patient in environments that don't reward them. Meanwhile, the people with the most power understand something simpler. Effort is common, position is rare, and systems reward rarity. Ending. Reflective close. The biggest lie about money isn't that hard work doesn't matter. It's that hard work is the starting point, not the strategy. Understanding this doesn't make you cynical. It makes you observant. And once you see how money actually works, you stop blaming yourself for rules you were never taught. This video is just the beginning, because the psychology of power goes much deeper than money. If this changed how you see money, the next video explores why people instinctively defend systems that disadvantage them.